Hey, what's up? It's Dean Home here. I got a really exciting video here. I've been using my iPad a lot lately for a lot of work instead of the desktop. It's definitely great for when you're traveling and doing, like say, mobile podcasts or mobile video recording, anything that requires you to do production mobile and maybe have to edit on, right on location or something like that, or just the convenience of even switching streaming because there's a lot you can do with iPads now. There's mix effects for your ATEM, but I just recently came across this software called Camo Studio. It's basically like OBS for your iPad. I think they're in the testing phases now, right now, but it is available for you to download on the App Store. As you see, I have it right here. So I wanted to go ahead and show you guys to see if you can try it out and maybe it can help you out with some things, whether it's a small church and you want to do some streaming. I think this would be amazing piece of software for that. So let's go ahead and get right into it. So as I said, you go into the App Store and you can download it. I don't know what versions of iPads it likes. Let's see if we can see something here on that. Information gives you the size. It says works on iPad. Oh, here we go. Requires, I guess, Mac OS 14 or later. Mac with an M1 chip or later. Okay, so I guess at least you need an M1 chip in your iPad. So that's definitely doable, I think. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and we'll talk about it some more so you can see the interface. Um, so right off the bat, it shows you your cameras. The iPad has two cameras, the front and back. So you can choose whichever one you want. Maybe you're doing a video for YouTube or something and you want to record it. So you want to do a talking head to record yourself and then maybe have on that's maybe a picture in picture with whatever you're talking about, as well as the camera feed. You can do that in here. Really good. Lets you do some things with the background here. So let's see. You can remove it. You can set up a portrait. Says privacy. So I guess you can do that little blur effect like you see on Zoom. Pretty cool. Spotlight. I gotta figure out what that is. Yeah, there's a couple things you can do. Let's see, there's framing. So you can kind of frame up your shot. If you notice, there's like a rounded corner here. I think there's an option for that too somewhere. I remember seeing something like that. But one of the cool things I like, I think, with the latest update of the iPad is being able to use things like this. So this is a capture card. I don't know if you can see it very well. I'm going to try to focus on it here. Let's see if we can get a good autofocus on it. There we go. So this is from Inland, Micro Center brand. It's a USB-C capture card. It's a little better with the focus. So it got HDMI and then USB-C on the other end. Uh, Not having a great time with the focus here, but you get it. So I got two of them. This is another one I got from Amazon, $15. You can get these on Amazon real cheap, So what I'm going to do is plug this one of these in to. I've got a hub here on the right side that you probably not being able to see right now. Let me see if I can pull out. So right over here is a USB hub, and I'm going to connect that into it and show you some cool stuff here. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So I've got a USB-A over here. So that's plugged in. And right behind here, what you don't see is this little GM Tech mini PC. Really, really cool. I need to do a video on that too. A really cool little mini PC. I've got everything on it from PowerPoint to OBS, even the ATEM software. It's been really cool having it. I just throw that in the bag sometimes when I'm doing like a little portable live stream, and I have ATEM control software on there, and it works great. I used to do that with a the Raspberry Pi actually, but it felt something felt wrong about doing that for production, so I didn't really actually use it. I brought it, but say, hey, it worked. It was an IoT, Windows edition, but it, I don't think I would want to use that in real production. But just for testing purposes, just to see how far we've come, it was fun to actually try it to see that it would work. But so I'll go ahead and plug that mini PC into this capture card here, and let's see if we can get an image popping up on here. All right, so that's set. So now we got two cameras. So let's see, source type, external video source. Okay, so this shows external video source. Let me jump back in. Let's see if we can get a little closer again. There we go. And I'm going to select this device type. See, it says capture card. Well, I don't know if you can see it, but I don't know if we can get in a little closer here. Let's see. Oops. Let's get this focused up. Yeah, it's a little hard to get the focus on that one. Wish I had like a way to manually do it. Let's come back. Let's pull back a bit. Okay. All right. I'll have to do for now. Let's see if I can do a zoom in, maybe. There we go, a little better. Okay. So I'm going to choose capture card. And it's right here in the corner. It thinks that that's the camera, so we got to reverse that. So we want the opposite of that. So I'm going to go to 1. So this image where it shows Samsung, that is the camera in the back of the iPad. So we're going to change that to capture card. And see, now I've got the computer there set up. And so if you're doing a tutorial or something, you can totally go ahead and use this. I think it's a great option there. I'm going to turn off the what is it, the second camera right now. Let's see, we'll zoom. See, we're going to zoom back out. There we go. So yeah, as I was saying before, I've got a bunch of things on this mini computer here. Let's see, so I've got a keyboard. There we go. So can go in and see what we can do. What I have on here. I've got Prism. Got a bunch of things set up on here. There's OBS, for example. I guess I could show you a little bit of this computer. It's pretty cool. Yeah, so whatever you can imagine running on here, this will actually run. Looks like it's time for an OBS update. But yeah, PowerPoint, pretty much everything you can run in this thing. But back to the Camo Studio software, I've got a record option here, so I can have it record to the library. And I believe if you have your SSD plugged in right here, you can go to that. I've been trying to set it up for the cloud. I have a Blackmagic cloud, and I think that'll work too. So I have to play around with that some more. For streaming, you got streaming to YouTube. Let's see if I can zoom back in again. Yeah, so let's pull the camera up a little bit. There we go. Yep, so we've got YouTube options here. I got two YouTube channels, one for gaming and one for my tech. Um, so I could stream to any one of those if I want. Like maybe I can plug imagine just plugging your console up, like an Xbox or PlayStation 5, and using the capture card. You got something like a Rode mic, you can connect that up to, and you got a little streaming station, that doesn't have to involve your computer. One thing I was talking with them about, um, is integrating like the YouTube chat maybe with it. Um, so that was another option I was thinking about here. Um, it's got some other options in here too. It says layer image, so you can put like a Twitch overlay type setup in here as well too. I haven't done it yet, but you definitely can. I've seen a couple of things, where that was definitely possible. I just didn't have the time to do it yet, but I will definitely be trying that out in the future. So it looks like it does have a YouTube chat here. So let's see something here. Well, if we go to this channel, I'm gonna do a test. Let's see. Why not, right? Okay, streaming error. Okay, so it looks like I got to play around with that. So it does have a YouTube chat in here. That's pretty cool. I didn't see that till just now. Nice. I will definitely have to play around with that. So I think it's like the icing on the cake being able to do that. I do want to be able to separate the chat and maybe do the highlights because there's a really cool script in Google Chrome that allows you to highlight the chat windows. So I'm hoping to see if we can integrate that in here somehow. Um, Down here below, we have some scenes. So here's an example of what I was talking about with the layers, like the Twitch overlay. Now, this scene already has its own setup involved in it already. So that's why it switched to the back camera. But you can go in and edit it. Let's see, you can put a thumbnail. There's a bunch of things you can do with it. Let's see, you'd have to go inside and there's a way you can edit it. So you can make a new collection. I think there might be a way to get templates from them too. I'm going to look into that and see if they have any offerings there. There's some settings here. So you can change the theme from light to dark or system. Um, I like the dark personally. Destinations, so you can set up your YouTube streaming. The location, and I believe this is where you had your SSD plugged in. Which let's see if I can just do that real quick. Plug one in. I got one right here. Let's see. Okay. So it should, yeah, this is T7. I got a Samsung T7. I'm going to hit open. So I'm going to choose that as my location. Hit OK. Then I'm going to hit record and start. So now I'm recording to the T7, and it's got me there on the camera. So let's see, we're going to switch out to this one. There's another scene that I have. So if I'm doing my video on OBS on a mini computer, then I could be talking about it here. But yeah, really cool. One thing I will definitely want to check out is the streaming. Um, so okay, so it tells you it's recording to the T7. So if I was to go into the files in T7, let's see where it put it. Okay, not sure what folder it put it in. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Yeah, so there's a recording just like that. It's ready and available for you. Yeah, but I think it's worth a check out. Again, this Camo Studio. You go in the App Store, and you'll find it there. I think it's worth a look at. But yeah, until next time, I will see you guys. Um, be safe and have a great day. Take care.